If you keep asking yourself why you're not getting to your next level in real estate investing when you feel you're giving it your best shot, then you're likely losing the battle to one of 3 sneaky adversaries. And you're not alone. These demons are responsible for the demise of countless aspiring real estate investors, but it's not too late. You're here, and you can turn it around. You ready? Let's go. The first adversary, it can linger in the background, in your subconscious, and most don't know it's there, or its force and how it's holding them back. Is it holding you back? Well, does your heart ache thinking about missed opportunities? Your answer there would be a clue. Have you watched property prices rise, regretting that you didn't buy more, that you weren't bold enough in your actions? You had the chance and you didn't take it. The regret from missed opportunities is as devastating as financial loss, if not more. Our first adversary, playing it safe. Avoiding risk is devastating your growth as an investor. The thrill and challenge of real estate investing lies in being able to forecast trends and identify undervalued properties and take calculated risks. This process, it fosters skill development, critical thinking, and your savvy decision making. Playing it safe limits your exposure to these valuable lessons and so hamper your potential as an investor. Every risk taken, every boundary pushed, and every bold decision made contributes not only to your financial success, but also to your personal development and sense of fulfillment. Yes, the path may be fraught with uncertainty and even temporary setbacks, but the journey will be enriched with learning and the sweet taste of success born from courage and vision. The real estate market, like life, isn't about surviving. It's about thriving. It's about living. A timid approach to life, an overly cautious approach to it. An approach to investing in real estate and life without risk won't lead to much. But what if this happens, they say, or what about the time that happened, they say? Well, their approach to life revolves around worst case scenarios. It's the language of the poor. Because they focus on the risks of life, they don't try. What they fail to realize is it's all risky. The moment they were born, it got risky. If you think investing in real estate is risky, wait until you get the bill for not investing in it. It's riskier to not than it is to, but it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. You want to know what's risky? Driving to work is risky. 99 people a day die doing it. Do you drive? Taking a shower is risky. 52 people a day die doing it. Do you shower? Walking up and down the stairs in your home is risky. 32 people a day die doing it. Do you confine yourself to the first floor? Going to the hospital is risky. 24 people a day die there due to a mistake made by the hospital staff. Cooking is risky. 1 person a day dies doing it in their own kitchen. Do you cook at home? A handful of Google searches revealed those numbers. But you know it didn't crack the top 100? Death by real estate investing. But you hesitate. It's all risky. Life is risky. You're not getting out alive, but people still look for safety. They still look for security. They are illusions. They are alluring comfort zones that breed mediocrity. As real estate investors, playing it safe is a roadblock to your financial plenty. You are an embodiment of ambition, a testament to the unquenchable human thirst for success. I see before me a potential in you like I've never seen. Each wave poised to surge forward, each ripple ready to create a revolution. You are a real estate investor, the dream builder, and visionary of our society. The realm of real estate isn't for the timid. It's for those who dare to dream, to take bold strides, and to leap beyond the ordinary. It's for those willing to tread uncharted territories, to explore hidden corners, and to seize opportunities where others only see risks. Break away from the ordinary, shatter the status quo, and embrace the daring. Investing isn't about avoiding risk, it's about understanding it. It's about navigating it. As the highest peaks bear the best views, the greatest rewards in real estate are just one daring, yet calculated decision away. Let the currents of courage carry you. Horizons of plenty await you. A blind leap, that's not what's being suggested. Calculated risk-taking is. Risk with education, risk with research, due diligence, and a bold spirit. Life is short, and it's moving faster by the day. It's gonna pass you up by 4 p.m. tomorrow if you're not paying attention. Playing it safe ain't safe. No one got rich investing in bonds. Playing it safe is the new risky. Avoiding risk is the riskier thing to do. Adversary number 2. It's a poisonous viper that slithers unnoticed into our minds. It's our own doubts, fears, and insecurities that steal our potential. We stare at a plot of land and see a barren wasteland, not the towering skyscraper it could house. We see obstacles, not opportunities. We see losses, not lessons. This parasitic dream stealer is called pessimism. Always looking for the downside, looking for the problem, checking all the boxes as to why it can't be done. It's a miserable way to live. It creates an ugly life. The pessimist doesn't look for what's right, but rather what's wrong, ignores virtue, focuses on fault, and when they find it, they're delighted when they do. They can't see the sunset because they can't see past the specks on the window. To the pessimist, the glass is half empty. To the optimist, half full. What makes the same measure affect people so differently? The answer? It all depends on how you look at it. We're mostly affected by how we think things are, not how they are. The way we think they are is what affects us most. People are poor because of poor thinking habits. The problem isn't their work habits, but their thinking habits. Poor people work hard, but they don't think hard. There's a factory inside your head. It's a mental factory powered by your thoughts. It's your thoughts that fuel the factory. Your thoughts are what create your economic, social, and financial fabric. The Bible says it. As you think, so you become. Protect your thoughts. Protect your mind. You know, every morning I used to chug down a cup of hot coffee while half listening to the news and half scrolling through Twitter. I'm talking wars, riots, murders, you name it, filling up my brain first thing in the morning. No surprise that my days felt like a rain cloud was following me around. My staff at work and even my family were nervous about getting on my wrong side. They steered clear from me. Not a good vibe, not conducive to productivity and progress. I discovered something though, and it wasn't rocket science, just a small change. Instead of starting the day with a buffet of bad news, I opted for brighter stuff to feed my brain. My thoughts, how I got along with people, my actions, and even the stuff I achieved, everything got a makeover as a result. If you want to change your life, change what you read, change what you watch. Garbage in, garbage out. Gold in, gold out. And then I noticed this. Imagine if your enemy dropped a bit of poison into your coffee. You'd be in serious trouble, right? Now imagine if your bestie accidentally dropped a bit of poison in your coffee. You'd still be toast. You've got to watch your coffee, even in friendly environments. Same goes for your mind. You've got to stand guard and protect what gets in. You have to live with what enters, whether it come from foe or friend. The real estate market is a field of endless possibilities. Each investment is a seed, and your thoughts about it is the soil. Plant it in negativity, and it withers. Plant it in optimism, and it flourishes. Our third adversary, and it's a toxic one. It'll leave you empty, it'll drain your energy, blind your vision, and limit your success. It puts you in a passive role, making you a victim of your circumstances. It's dangerous because it lies in waits for you on the easy path. It disguises itself as your friend, as your ally. It's the scapegoat that leads to unfulfilled dreams and unrealized potential. This adversary goes by the name of complaining. Try this. Complain to someone about your situation for 10 minutes, and you'll have wasted 10 minutes of your time. 80% of them don't care or didn't listen. The other 20% were glad it was you. Complaining about a problem without proposing a solution is whining. The more we complain, the more unhappy we get. Life, it's a series of tests. It's a social and emotional and financial series of tests. When people fail a test, then point blame to someone or something else, when they complain about it, they suffer a lot. The Dalai Lama said that. If you don't think complaining is a big deal, ask the children of Israel of Old Testament fame. The story says the children of Israel were slaves. Then God, through Moses, performed a series of dazzling miracles and got them out. And now they're on their way to the promised land. The tragedy of the story is they never got there. The reason from day one is that they started to complain. They complained about the water. They griped about the weather. They whined and cried and complained about the food, the leadership, the journey. It was too long, it was too hot, it was too cold, it was too difficult, and they did this for years. God, he had had enough and stamped their tickets. Trip canceled. The original children of Israel died in the desert. They never reached the promised land. And we learned two things from this story. Indulge in complaining long enough, you get your future canceled. Second thing, even God can only take so much. Something like that. Instead of wandering aimlessly in the desert and complaining for almost 40 years, could their outcome have been different if they allocated some time for exploring solutions. Instead of complaining about market conditions, adapt. Instead of grumbling about missed opportunities, focus on the ones awaiting you. Each stumbling block is a stepping stone. Each setback is a setup for a comeback. You are a real estate investor, not just by profession, but by heart, mind, and spirit. Your circumstances won't control your outcome. Your decisions will. Decide to complain, your future gets canceled. Decide to solve, your future gets created. Like and subscribe. Be bold. Think positive. Take responsibility. And you will rise above your limitations, making your mark in the market. Thanks for watching. See you next time.